Kiraitu moronge kerewe tinambere wakaute ya Meru no mwanka twinde twiganwe na twigekane gavana Kiraitu arenda bigeka ekoro antoba.
Governor Kiraitu's ambition to seek the gubernatorial seat was to defend the spirit of devolution. This made him traverse the county to seek the like-minded Kenyans who would buy his dream and vision of making Meru great. The governor won the trust of the people because of his outstanding manifesto and other plans of developing the county, notwithstanding his 22-year development track record in different leadership positions. Guided by professionalism, expertise, the constitution and regional balance, the governor structured his government to help him deliver on his promises to the Meru people. Being a strong believer of bottom-up leadership model, for Kiraitu, development simply means the development of the people. The governor's biggest strength is the involvement of the people of Meru in all his development plans to ensure that all projects are people-driven and for the benefit of the same people. Kiraitu believes in a people-based and people-centered development that relies primarily on strategies, self-help and self-reliance. Kiraitu believes that the primary responsibility of development falls squarely on the shoulders of the people themselves. The people of Meru must take control of their own lives. Guided by this principle, he created the ward, sub-county and county development coordination committees to facilitate strategic planning, equitable resource allocation and participatory development at all levels. Water is life. You cannot talk about agriculture and food security without water for irrigation. Meru residents needed adequate water supply for their domestic, agricultural, commercial and industrial uses. Kiraitu promised to give water his first priority by sinking 100 boreholes every financial year in all dry parts of the county. This was not an empty promise. True to his words, he began the journey and water is a success story which has left a song of joy in many homesteads. Out of the possible 600 water pans, 400 are already complete, waiting for the rainy season.
You know, boreholes, they undergo 4 stages. That is the first one, which is drilling. Then after drilling, there is now casing. After casing, there is test pumping. Then after test pumping, there is equipping. What we have here today is one of the successful boats we have around, which is now undergoing the process of test pumping. We are able to generate over 40 meter cubic of water per hour.
In collaboration with the national government, a remarkable progress in dams construction has been made. So far, the construction of Maua Town water supply system has been done, benefiting over 16,000 people, with the sewer system serving over 4,000 people in the region complete. The Meru water schemes were recently rated second best in Kenya by the Water Service Regulatory Board's Impact Report of 2018 as being a top-performing utility in the country. For this reason, many counties such as Kakamega, Bomet, Embu and Kirinyaga have come to benchmark and run with the Meru water success story.
Nimetumwa na gavana wetu Mheshimiwa Paranya ili kufanya ile inaitwa benchmarking, kujisomea na kukombea notes ile mambo ya maji inavyoendeshwa Meru County. Meru County tunaona iko mstari wa mbele katika ile inaitwa devolution scorecard kwa upande wa maji.
The future of Meru lies in the tremendous energy and high aspirations of the youth, who are the greatest natural resource of Meru County. The governor promised to empower the youth of Meru by establishing the Meru Youth Service MYS program. The program was to radically transform the Meru youth.
Our transformation of the youth cannot be meaningful if it does not liberate our youth from poverty. We want a transformation that would yield tangible economic benefits to the youth of Meru.
In line with his promise, Governor Kiraitu launched the MYS program with all structures in place, including legislation, in order to ensure the program was anchored in law. He said this would act as a pioneer program with solutions that would be applicable in solving challenges affecting the youth.
So I take them through hairdressing, and they have been learning about braiding, that is the 3-strand, there is a twist, we have Ghanaian, we have things like tonguing, we have flat iron, they have done blow drying.
Tangu nikuja hapa tumefundishwa kushuka rasta, hiyo niko asona, ukinipea hiyo kazi nitaifanya na itakuwa wonderful. Roller setting, ukinipea kazi nitaifanya. Blow drying, ukinipea kazi nitaifanya pia. Unafundishwa kwa theory, practical, unafanyia mtu.
Noting the involvement of United Nations agencies such as UN Habitat, the national government joined through the Ministry of Youth and Gender Affairs in the program as partners. Among others, the MYS is now a success story.
We have come from far as far as the Meru Youth Service is concerned. It is a program that our governor had promised the youth of Meru during his campaigns. It is one of the first items, or it is one of the first development projects that initiated once he got into office. MYS, as we are talking, is a success story. It is a story that has impacted a lot of lives of the youth, and we want to thank our governor for such a wonderful idea.
Nafanya kazi ya electrical and installation. Mimi nimekula sinda maisani kutoka high school. Mzazi wangu alienda 2013 wakati ambapo niliweza kumaliza KCPE. Maoni ambayo mengi ambayo na yapata kutoka kwa wenzangu, watu ambao wamesuffer in life, watu ambao walipatana na mambo mengi huko, na nilikuwa najiuliza ya kwamba kwani gavana alikuwa anaangalia sote, kwa maana sisi sote tuko kwa MYS, hakuna hata mmoja hakuwa anakula sinda.
Mi ni beneficiary wa MYS na nafanya plumbing. Sahi kwa marketable, iko wide kwa market sahi kwa sababu most people wanajenga, na hao watu wanahitajika sana wa kuweka maji, wa kufanya hizo story na pipings zinahitajika sana sahi kwa market.
1,000 youth comprising of 20 from every ward in the county were successfully recruited through a competitive process out of 5,000 applicants. The program will subsequently absorb an equal number of youth annually over the next 4 years based on the same criterion. Out of the first 1,000 MYS members, 400 were trained on community health care delivery and deployed to the wards to enhance community health care.
You are going outside there to serve the people and possibly reduce the health challenges or problems by up to 85%. Are you ready for that job? Hiyo magonjwa mengi, sijui homa, kupata minyoo, mko tayari kuhudumia?
The remaining 600 were admitted to take various technical courses at the Meru National Polytechnic.
The students we have currently in school will be here till December when they'll do their examinations. That is a national examination, NITA.
These students are very well behaved. We have not had any discipline-related cases with these students, and as I have said, they are very good, very receptive, and very good performers. Now, when they are evaluated by their teachers, their performance is very good, and each one of them has participated very well in the trainings, and they are doing very well.
MYS servicemen and servicewomen have been undertaking skill-building courses in masonry, carpentry, electrical installation, welding, cosmetology, plumbing and pipe fitting, international computer driving license (ICDL), clothing, catering and accommodation, applied science in food and beverage, and entrepreneurship in business and agriculture, agribusiness. They are expected to take the National Industrial Training Authority NEET exam in November 2018 in order to graduate as certified practitioners in their various fields of training. For sure, this is a happy lot. The county government has managed to train and engage MYS in revenue collection to close all loopholes that have been hindering the county from achieving its revenue collection targets. Education is a top priority for Kiraitu. Kiraitu believes that education is not a privilege, it is a fundamental human right which is protected by Article 43 of the Constitution. Observing this in his tenure, 450 ECDE teachers have been employed on permanent and pensionable basis. The Meru County has budgeted for the construction of 141 ECDE classes in this financial year to improve the quality of learning in these institutions. Kiraitu believes that time has come for us to shift from quantity to quality and from quality to excellence. In this regard, the county has purchased ECDE teaching and learning materials. The governor has pledged to provide free milk for all the ECDE learners across the county with the intent of increasing enrollment and retention of these children in school.
One ways ile tutahakikisha kwamba kuna enrollment mzuri ni kuhakikisha kwamba watoto wetu wa nursery school wamepata maziwa.
An initiative that has in 6 months' time seen a 2,523 increase in ECDE enrollment. In July this year, Governor Kiraitu released 103 million shillings bursaries for the needy secondary school students across the county.
My dream is not to increase bursaries. My dream as the governor of Meru is to reduce the bursaries in Meru County. Bursaries are evidence of poverty. I want to make Meru rich and prosperous. I would like our people to be able to pay for their education.
Meru will not rely on relief food again. This is the promise the governor gave to Meru people when he assumed office. Much effort has been put to achieve this promise. The Agriculture Department has procured 275,000 avocado and 197,256 macadamia seedlings to be distributed to farmers before the onset of the rainy season. In the drier regions of the county, Governor Kiraitu's government, in partnership with Red Cross, distributed 116 tons of ndengu seeds to farmers. The farmers received guidance on best practices for planting, harvesting, and storage of their produce, and this led to bumper harvest, hence increased food security. To improve the livestock breed and enhance milk yield from the current 180 million liters per year to about 270 million liters per year, Kiraitu's government has imported 4,000 units of semen from the UK through the University of Nairobi.
Meru County has got 190,000 dairy animals. 75,000 of them are in milk every year. The county is currently producing 180 million liters, worth about 7.2 billion. That is 180 million liters times 40 shillings. That's 7.2 billion liters. We intend by the year 2022 to raise that milk to 270 million liters, worth 10.8 billion shillings.
The governor is passionate about revival of the coffee farming and improved earnings to farmers. With this, he launched a cash model based on Ethiopian coffee model that has seen farmers receive payment for the produce within a month upon delivery. Meru has the best potato cooperative unions in the country. thanks to Governor Kiraitu, who launched the cooperatives in line with this manifesto. In order to sensitize the farmers on the best agronomies and make radical transformation in agricultural practices, Governor Kiraitu's administration allocated 10 million shillings to establish an ultra-modern training hall at Kaguru Farmers Training Center. The social aspects of addressing issues affecting the vulnerable residents of the county are also a priority in his government.
Right now, maize is #1 staple food in Kenya. But as we are going into the future, potatoes are going to overtake maize.
Through the office of the current Meru County First Lady Priscilla Murungi, the county government of Meru is running a women empowerment program called Meru Twaweza program, where women are empowered and trained on ways of uplifting themselves socially and economically.
To start this exciting journey of empowering women of Meru County socially, politically and economically, you have been identified as ambassadors of women empowerment in every corner of Meru. It's my sincere belief that women are the cornerstone upon which the family is anchored. Do you agree with me? Yes.
This program targets women, children, adolescents, and the elderly to assist them live a dignified life and benefit from an economic, social, and political transformation. To ensure that rural areas are accessible and urban centers are decongested, the county government of Meru formed a county roads board that has members from the county government and all national government road agencies.
The governor has also come in to ensure that we modernize on our roads. The transport sector plays a very crucial role. In all the sub-counties that we have in Meru County, we have implemented, or rather, there are contractors on the ground trying to do trunk roads, a road that links one ward to another through the Kenya Roads Board and Meru County. So we have those contracts ongoing in most of in actually all the sub-counties of Meru County. Also through the ward committees, there are various road networks that are being done, new roads, also rehabilitating the old roads is also happening in our areas.
In this regard, various plans have been kicked out to open new roads across the county and maintain the existing ones. In this area, Governor Kiraitu's government has piloted a new technology of surface dressing and improving roads in Meru County by using cobblestone technology. This is an affordable, labor-intensive. This technology will improve roads in Meru County and create more jobs for the Meru people.
Hii pesa ya World Fund, ile pesa gavana ametuwekea ya World Fund, imefanya kaunti yetu iweze kukua kwa haraka sana. Sababu mimi kiongozi kama mimi nimechagulia MCA, mimi najua ile shinda iko mashinani. Na hiyo pesa vile unaona sasa tumeweka kwa barabara na tumeweka kwa mahali ingine.
The county government of Meru is set to involve the youth and women in construction and maintenance of feeder roads that connect both the eastern and western bypasses in Meru town through the Community Roads Empowerment Core program. Core will train youth on how to improve feeder roads using Donu technology that uses locally available materials and requires human labor only without much machinery, hence creating employment opportunities. The county government of Meru will work with the World Bank as well as the Japanese government to improve the feeder roads through this technology. To ensure more impact on the road sector, the county government of Meru introduced the Ward Fund, money allocated to every ward to ensure that various areas of development are addressed by the MCAs.
Kama sisi watu wa Kangeta tuliweza kutengewa kiwango cha milioni 20 za World Fund, zile ambazo tumeweza kutumia kufanyia watu wetu kufanya project za ward yetu ya Kangeta.
World Fund pande wake pia ni muhimu sana, maana MCA ndiye ana uwezo wa kusema ile mradi utafanywa kwake. In Akethe we say in everything that we do we want to make Akethe great, and I like the idea of our governor in his slogan. He wants to make Meru great. We want to make that Meru great by investing more in one fund in our wands so that the county becomes great.
Tulikaa chini na viongozi hasa Ward Development Committee na tukapangia ile milioni 20 ambaye gavana wetu aliweza kutu allocate kila ward, across the 45 wards, na sisi kama watu wa Athwana tukasema ya kwamba pesa ile nyingi kabisa iende kwa miradi ya maji, na ndio maana tuko hapa leo. Hii ni baadhi ya ile miradi ambayo tunashughulikia kwa wakati huu.
The governor believes in one Kenya, one county model in which both the national government and the county governments work together and complement each other in providing services to the mwananchi. He works closely with all members of parliament, members of county assembly and other stakeholders to make the dream of making Meru great a reality. Governor Kiraitu's administration has put Meru County in both the national and world maps. National functions have been held in Meru County, among them the celebration of the 56th Madaraka Day, as well as this year's World Elephant Day. The national government also assisted the county government of Meru to complete Kinoru Stadium and upgrade it to international standards.
And I want to sincerely thank the national government for supporting us with this stadium, which is going to be one of the most beautiful stadiums in Kenya.
All these development activities are achieved with a healthy population. In this regard, Meru government has taken the issue of providing health services seriously by first forming hospital management boards to ensure smooth running of all health facilities within the county. This is in effort to solve the perennial problems of service delivery that has previously affected the health sector in the county. The health facilities at all levels have benefited from plan of staffing them, equipping them and stocking them with drugs.
What we have done within that short period with minimum resources is a lot. Promotive and preventive health care and education outreach in 18 wards.
At Meru Referral and Teaching Hospital, new wards are coming to increase the bed capacity and reduce the issue of congestion in the hospital. Modern equipment at the county that includes MRI machines are now fully functional and serving residents of Meru and the neighboring counties. The county government of Meru is on the process of recruiting more doctors, nurses and other health workers to serve in health facilities within the county. This in an effort of addressing the problem of understaffing earlier witnessed in the public health facilities.
You already saw we are partnering with the Henry Family Foundation to try to improve all those neglected surgical cases. Instead of waiting for people to go to hospital, we want our youth to go to the homes, pick those old people with neglected surgeries and bring them to the hospital. So instead of the patients coming to a doctor, we want our people to go to the village and bring the patients to the doctor. We have a team working with UNES to try to see whether we can convert the Meru 5 hospital into a parastatal, the way Kenyatta Hospital is. Any service which is available in Kenyatta, in Nairobi, I want it to be available in Meru. So right now we are working, and the national government has agreed to support us to establish a working modern ICU in Meru Level 5 Hospital. We are introducing a cancer unit at the Meru Level 5 Hospital. And we are working to make it a top teaching and referral hospital for the region, all the way from Marsabit to Tharaka Nithi, will be taking care of a base of like 5 million people.
Disaster management, which is a devolved function, has not been left out in Governor Kiraitu's administration. Meru County government partnered with Bedfordshire and Hertfordshire Fire and Rescue Services from the United Kingdom and received 2 modern fully equipped fire engines to help in saving lives and property during disasters.
We create a new project for training so that we continually train our firefighters and also train others from neighboring counties. We are going to help Embu, we like to help other counties around us, even with training of firefighters. So I want us to talk about a new project of training firefighters in Meru County.
Governor Kiraitu is committed to resolve all land issues and ensure that all Meru residents receive title deeds in order to be fully and productively engaged in making Meru great. He engaged the national government through the Ministry of Lands and Physical Planning to spearhead the processes of issuing titles and resolve all existing land disputes across the county. So far, 600 title deeds were issued to Ruiru Ruarera residents by the governor early this year. Governor Kiraitu's administration has given prominence to efforts on environmental conservation. To this effect, these 25,000 bamboo trees and over 50,000 indigenous trees have been planted over the last 1 year. During his inauguration as the second governor of Meru County, Kiraitu Murungi stated that in order to make Meru one of the richest, prosperous and best governed counties in Kenya, his government would create the Meru Economic and Social Council MESC, which shall be a high-level inclusive permanent think tank for social-economic transformation of Meru County. MESC finally is in place under the able chair of Ambassador Francis Muthaura. The council has successfully come up with a draft for Vision 2040.
The high-level think tank and an advisory council, which I have constituted as the governor of Meru County, consisting of persons who come from among the most distinguished academicians, professionals, and entrepreneurs from Meru County. And their task is to advise the government of Meru on the broad vision, the strategic direction, and on identifying flagship projects that can be implemented by the government of Meru County.
The county government of Meru has spearheaded many partnership programs with NGOs, national government agencies, foreign countries and other stakeholders, all aimed at developing the county. The journey of making Meru great can only be better under the leadership of Governor Kiraitu Murungi. As he says, we are all nailed on the cross of poverty. It is only we, the people of Meru, who will remove ourselves from that cross. Let us join together in making Meru great.
Sisi wa Meru, haki ya Mungu tuko sawa. Nate mwalimu